Good morning, everyone. Excuse me. Just finished my first session. Voice still kind of a little cracky. But good morning. So today's lesson is not a lot. Won't be a lot of smiles. Not gonna be a lot of laughs. But something I gotta take a little seriously. Something I really gotta listen to. I want you to take heed to. I want you to really listen to the things I have to say today because we're starting to get really, really lost and taken advantage of as people, and we're not seeing why. Okay. and it's very small. And it's very simple. Okay. So, the topic of today, if you read it, the title of today is Anger is no longer a response we can afford. And I don't mean as black people, I don't mean as Americans, I mean as people, as a person, and anything. Right now, everybody has a reason to be angry. Everyone. Literally, everybody has a reason to be angry. If you're black, you got more than enough reasons to be angry in the most few months. You got more than enough reasons. I don't have to name them. If you're an average day person, you COVID-19 to worry about and be angry about. You got bills piling up. The kids out of school. You know what I'm saying? You can't afford your day of life. Everyone has a reason to be angry. But a wise man once told me, anger leaves no space for understanding. Okay? Anger is easy. And the biggest thing is, I want you to understand is, I'm gonna transition into the topic about the most recent murder of a black brother of mine, another black person. Okay, so if you haven't seen recently, and you're going to see recently, if you've turned on TV, everybody of color who's on TV is telling you it's time for uproar. We got to get angry. It's time to make something happen. We got to do something. We got to get angry. Understand, when they killed Dr. King, they made a vow to never allow that to happen again. So understand, anger allows no space for understanding. When you can't understand, you can't rationalize. When you can't rationalize, you can't plan. When you can't plan, you can't overcome. You can only be a victim to your circumstances. You realize that in life, when you get angry, you only become a victim to whatever you're angry about. You can't find a reason to not be angry, to overcome, or to avoid that possibility, or to get past that point for that being a possibility. You're just angry at that happening. So understand that they just took that and intensified that into life. And now, transitioning back to any topic and to everyone, because I'm here for everyone, not just a specific group of people. Now, and that's anything. So, if COVID-19 didn't bring out the most creative side of you, it's because you didn't focus on it right. Now, I see people on social media getting mad. Is not everybody's an entrepreneur, right? But everybody's creative in their own way. Everyone has a gift and something to give. And I don't care what you say, that gift can be turned into monetary value in some form, way, or fashion. In some way. So understand, if COVID didn't make you want to be creative, it's because you're too busy being angry. You're too busy being upset. You're too busy being a victim. There's no other reason. Because once you stop being a victim to a circumstance like this, you find out ways of making money, and keep going, and keep progressing. But all of you who didn't progress, all of you who stopped and who are worrying and everything in your life just halted, is because you can focus on being a victim of it and not opening the covenant. But that's not your fault. You just followed your most natural response at being angry. So understand, you gotta stop following your emotions and being so angry and wanting to be angry. So as people on TV and everybody's saying it's time to rip the streets up and rip and roar, that's because they want you to be angry, get it out your system, and move on so they can do it again. So understand that's what you do in your life. You get mad about something, you get it out your system, you move on, but you never actually address or fix the reason you got mad. So eventually what's gonna happen? It's gonna come right back around and make you mad again. And that's what I've been doing it for years and years and years and years since they killed Dr. King. The same thing has been happening to us. Get mad, that's right, get angry. And after you get angry, you run out of energy. You don't have any energy left to want to make a difference, to want to plan a prop. Because you burnt on your energy being angry and mad. You feel good now, you feel better. You feel good enough, you feel better enough. You feel good enough to move on and to keep pressing. And that's why it keeps happening. And the same thing in your life. Instead of saying, oh, I'm so mad I'm still a cashier. I'm so mad I haven't got promoted in 6 years. I'm so mad. Understanding that you being mad is the reason why you're still there. Stop getting mad and start understanding what else you can do to be better, to uprise. So I want you to, no matter what you are, no matter what you do, no matter who you are, the emotion of anger, I want you to completely get rid of. I want you to completely get rid of anger. Why? Because it makes you selfish, ignorant, and you look foolish. Period. You get mad if you want to. Get mad at me if you want. Get angry. Get all upset, and I just said, and then come on back and think about it. You just look foolish. Okay? You don't look smart. You don't look educated, and you do not look prepared. And what is the most disrespectful, the most disregarding, to just something that just makes you disgusted? An unprepared person. We all love everybody, okay? I'm here to be honest. We all love everybody. But when you see a homeless person, you be like, I wish you prepared yourself better. I care about you. I want you to be well, but I wish you would have prepared yourself better. I wish things would have happened, you would react better in your life, and you'd be better. Same thing. Don't be unprepared all the time. And then run around when you're going this way, falling backwards. And then you got nothing. And then you begin to lose things, and you're wondering why. Because you're repeating the same behaviors. Because you're unprepared. Because instead of rising above your situations, you're getting angry and reacting, falling victim to them. And what happens to victims? Something is taken from them, whether it be their innocence, their livelihood, their stuff, their peace of mind. Victims lose things. So the more you victimize yourself, the more you lose. And the more you lose, eventually you'll have nothing left to lose. Understand, there's bad in everybody's life. Everybody you see, even us on social media. Yeah, us you see on IG, all of your IGTV, us you watch down, all of us, we have bad things happening to us every day. But a lot of us understand that that's unnecessary and it's inevitable. It's going to happen. How you respond is the only thing that matters. And the more time you respond in a calm, rational way, the better your responses become. The more creative you look, the more amazing you look. So understand, when you stop being angry, you give yourself room to grow. Because anger just puts you in a little box. I'm mad. When you take that issue and use that to make you grow and to sprout and to learn something new. So understand, if the situation makes you angry, it's because you don't quite understand it. So instead of wanting to get angry over if you want to get angry, just go to the next video. If you enjoy being angry, and that's what you get pleasure out of, do that. Go do that. Get a stomach ulcer. Have a heart attack. Have a stroke. Do your thing. Be angry all the time. But if you long, healthy, happy life, have good skin, raise great kids, that's all in you and your responses. Nothing to do with them or your environment or the government or the hood you live in. No. All about your responses to the things that happen to you, and they watch that. Nothing to do with the things you teach them inside your house. Woo! Okay? So understand. And that's another thing we understand is when you respond, your kids, everyone, they learn from that. Not the stuff you sit down and teach them. When you're sitting down and talking to them, teaching them stuff, yeah, they may be exorbitant, but not as much as they absorb when you cussing that guy out at the store. Or when you cut that guy off at the highway and you call him names for 2 blocks. They're absorbing that. That's what they're learning. And then when they cuss out that dude in school, you're wondering where they learn that from. Your road rage, your responses. Your responses are more deadly than you think. So understand, the response of anger is easy. It's quick, and it's easy to find. But once you finish that, what's left? There's no room for anything else. Because you could burn all the energy you could use in creativity, understanding, and expansion. You burnt it on being angry, destructive, or whatever. So you choose. You have to make a choice. We have to make a choice. Continue to be angry and fall victim to the same situations over and over and over and over and over. Take the Malcolm X route and be angry and uproar and fight. Or we can be intelligent human beings like we were designed to be and take the MLK route and understand. Okay? So understanding leaves space for what? Rationality, creativity, and expansion. Say what you want, but who made the most change? That's rhetorical. Who made the most difference? And who has a national holiday? And so there may be some validity to what I'm saying. Anger is easy and quick. Calm, rational understanding is long-lasting but difficult. So you choose your heart. You want to live a hard life for you, your kids, for the next 10 generations? Or you want to live a hard few years and we rise above and be good for the next 50 generations? That's just us as a people, you as a person. Set your family up for the next 10 years, for the next 10 generations, or struggle month to month, week to week. You take your pick, but it's all in your responses. So again, anger is no longer a reaction you can afford. No one. So stop using it.